Since when does my wife almost dying on the operating table funny?
Maybe it's funny because
shut up! Shut the fuck up, you bastard!
It's funny because you blame computer trolls for it. It's funny because you blame computer trolls for it. That's when it becomes funny.
No,
it becomes funny when you blame people on the internet for it.
No,
That's when it becomes funny.
No, Gus, I did not.
Yes, actually, you did.
No, I did not.
Yes,
but
you
I'll
did.
tell you what I am going to do, Gus. I'm banning your fucking ass.
Okay. Okay, sweetheart. You just go run do. Go run do then. Go run do. Go on.
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
Right now.
All right. All right, Corpone. All right, there you go. I'm all banned. Okay.
Because it's a funny thing to me. You know an awful lot about what my trolls are saying. You know an awful lot about what my trolls are saying.
You have no
it's
idea.
All over the internet. It's
you have
all
no
over
idea
the
how
internet.
widespread your fucking exploits are, do you?
Yeah.
You really don't. You have no idea how widespread your exploits are.
Yeah.
You're better known on the internet than Brett Keane.
Yeah, I'm sure I
don't. If I could, whose life could actually withstand that kind of scrutiny? I don't think anyone.
He put himself out there,
yeah,
Nadia.
Nadia, these are claims that he's made. He comes out in the open with this stuff.
That I made. What they do is they take what I say, twist it in a fucking pretzel, and then put it out there.
Well, with the greatest respect, the reason why everybody knows about the Children's Protection Services taking your kids away from you is because you read out the report live on a video.
And blamed it on trolls.
And I ended up winning that court case.
Well, there's no evidence of that.
Leave out.
There's no evidence of that.
Leave out the fact that I beat CPS, the largest government institution in this fucking country.
Only because of your mother.
How did I do that, bitch? How?
Because of your mother.
How did I beat them 5 times in a row? How did that happen? Could it be that maybe it was because people like you and people like Gus get on this fucking medium and you lie your fucking asses off about other people that you don't like? You think maybe that's how it happened?
Not likely.
Because you put it out there, and the reason why you were able to still see your kids under supervision is because your mother is living there.
Oh my God. No, that's not true. I am, in fact, not only is that not true, the court system gave me 100% custody of my children.
100%. Yeah, with the proviso that your mother would be around to stabilize the environment.
My mother has nothing to do with these kids whatsoever. In fact, I'm tempted to put a restraining order against her, to be honest. Because she's trying to
pay for your internet.
My mother's trying to usurp my authority as a parent, and I'm tempted.
I wonder why.
I wonder why that is.
Order against her.
Why is that? Why is she doing that?
Why is that? Because she's a bitch. That's why.
Oh well, there we go.
Just like you guys are. Just like you guys are. No different.
So we're
different. No different.
I watched a video a year ago where you and Ermine, okay, the very Ermine that's sitting in this room now, Ermine asked you a series of questions about some of the rumors that were out there.
Yes, and if you recall,
you confirmed about 50% of them. I know, I watched. And one of the ones that you confirmed was that you said that you had inadvertently invented the stealth bomber. Another one of the ones that you confirmed was that you had indeed applied to NASA to become, in effect, a space marine.
No,
another one that you confirmed was that you'd fought a poltergeist with a knife and won.
I read he fought a deer, jumped out of a tree and landed on a deer and killed it with a knife.
Yes, I did. I did.
Yeah, well, there was another story on that other video that you said that you'd fought a poltergeist with a knife and won.
I encountered a poltergeist. So what? I used to be a ghost hunter. Or are you going to say that ghost hunting is fake too, right?
Yes.
Oh, wait, you are. Never mind. Wait, you are. Never mind.
These things.
Ghost hunters are real. They're real people that go ghost hunting, okay?
Oh,
whether you like it or not, whether you believe it or not, it's true.
Oh no, I believe that people like you are real. I don't believe for a minute that ghosts exist, and there's no evidence that they do.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm
in a room full of fucking atheists, so why should I care?
I'm not.
Why should I care? You don't believe in ghosts either, so hush. Why should I give a shit? Why should I give a shit about the opinions of people who don't believe anything that I believe in? Why? Explain it to me. Explain to me why I should give a shit about your opinion when you don't believe a damn thing that I believe in. Why? Why is your opinion? And to that end, why is your opinion so much more fucking important than mine?
Right, back to the Queen. I really want to know what Ron thinks of the Queen of England. I think she's lovely.
Ron, is the Queen, oh, sorry.
What?
Does the Queen rule the United States still?
What?
Does the Queen still rule the United States?
I bloody hope so.
Some believe that she does, yeah.
Do you believe that?
Do I believe that? I don't know. It's possible.
I said.
It's possible because, you know, there's certain aspects that have been altered since the founders died that have put us into more of being a corporation than a free country. And if that's the case, then she could, in effect, yes, be back over us, if that's the case.
Right, no, none of that makes sense to me at all. So let's start at the beginning. America is a corporation. What do you mean by that?
Well, there's certain things that people point to, such as the United States of America being in all capital letters, whereas if you look on the founders' documentation, they never put the whole thing as capital letters. And they say that the reason it's all capital letters is because it is reverted to a corporation.
Can you hear him, Gus? Saying that the words are not are in capitals and not lowercase anymore is not an answer.
They believe that it's a corporation because of control by outside forces, namely Rothschild, Rockefeller, Carnegie, Warburg, etc.
Most of whom are American and have nothing to do with the Queen.
Seditious.
Right, so what you're saying is that America isn't run by the American government, it is in fact run by all these families. Is that what you're saying?
That is what many people believe, and I believe they have strong influence. I don't know if I'm willing to say they totally control us, but they definitely have strong influence.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they do, because they're very wealthy families, along with other families such as the Gates family, such as the
Gates family
brothers.
The Gates family.
There's loads of families. There's loads of families that have enough money to influence politics. That's not
the Koch family and the Gates family. They have money, and you know
they've
George
got
Soros.
Nothing to do with the Queen whatsoever.
If the Queen, okay, if they're doing it at the behest of the Queen, then yeah, she does.
So you think that Bill Gates? So no, let's get this straight. You think that Bill Gates goes and meets with the Queen on a regular basis to ask her permission to do whatever he wants to do?
Well, let's put it this way. According to several Bilderberg meeting rosters, the Queen and several rich and powerful families all had a nice little chat together. So, is it
sorry, the Queen went to the Bilderberg meetings?
Yes, the Queen has appeared in Bilderberg meetings. Yes.
When was that then?
God, I don't know. She might have been on one at the Chantilly.
I don't think she's been to any.
I don't know about that.
Well, no, I'm telling you.
You don't need to go to that degree, because we'll know that politicians go to those things anyway. You don't need to draw it up
there's
to that
loads
level.
of meetings like that around the world. The World Economic Forum, Bilderberg, there's loads of meetings where the most influential top 500 companies meet and talk and do deals. That's nothing new, but the Queen doesn't get involved in any of that at all.
You don't think so?
No, I know so.
Well, I know there were several duchesses
opening
there because they were listed.
Opening new train stations, opening museums. That's what the Queen does. That's what her role is. She doesn't go around meeting with Bill Gates and the Koch brothers.
I know there were several duchesses that definitely attended because their names were on there.
I think you just make this up as you go along, really, don't you, Von?
No, I don't make it up as I go along.
With respect.
Oh, hang on, Von. Yep, we did a changeover, and somehow you weren't actually paying attention when it happened.
I was in the shitter. Let him stay. Let the fucking troll stay. I'll go make my own room.
Okay.
Let his sorry ass stay in there. Nadia, that man knows way too much about what the trolls say to not be one of my trolls. Way too much.
All right. Well,
that's the truth. That's the fucking truth. I mean, you heard him say it in your own room. You know, it's all recorded. You know, he knew every damn line that the trolls say to me in their hate videos. He knew every one of them. All right. Motherfucker is one of my trolls. He has to be. I don't know what his other name is, but he's obviously got troll accounts on YouTube. I guarantee he does, because he knows.
He's at least read the material from them, but yeah, I don't think he has an actual history with you. Sorry?
I don't know, man. He knows an awful lot. He knows an awful lot about it.
Well, he might, but he's learned it from basically Encyclopedia Dramatica, with not really any kind of.
I don't think he's learned it just from that. I think he's one of my trolls. He knows too much. Yeah. Okay. We had to go to court over this bullshit because of a bunch of assholes on the internet like Gus, and kind of like Annabelle too. Although Annabelle's just a horse's ass. She's not. I don't think she's a real troll per se. She just likes to stir the fucking pot. But I mean, you know, when somebody can come in this room and cite damn near everything that the trolls say about me, that's saying something.
I'm being shunned like a leper.
I know that feeling. I know that feeling.
Yeah.
Can you imagine having teeth that long? Can you imagine having teeth that long?
I can't see your video.
You can't see my video. Can you see me now?
Oh, let me reload. Let me reload. I might be able to get your video.
No. I need to go anyway. I think I'm going to take a nap. I'll go anyway. I'll talk at you later,
okay.
man. Have a good one.
Okay. Well, and apparently he sees me as just a man, which is not so surprising. Everyone else does too.
Can A equal not A? Can A equal not A? Can A equal not A?
Can A equal not A? What do you mean?
Can number 1 equal to number 2?
It could with the right variables. There's always variables.
Can something be what it is not?
I'm something that I'm not all the time.